Hello. Okay, I am fresh back from the beach. And as you can see, if you're watching on YouTube, we have a little malfunction with the mic. I got to get back everything set up and it's a little broken because I took this to the beach thinking I was going to record a podcast, but obviously just got beaching so hard and ran out of time. So today's actually July 8th and this will be up tomorrow. I figured because I'm getting back into work mode and maybe you guys were away for the holiday weekend if you're in the States, that maybe you're trying to get back into work mode. And so let's just talk about something that's working really, really well with Reels right now when it comes to really good content, but for Reels especially. So obviously this would work for TikTok too, actually. It's just simply giving people an idea. And I think this is a perfect example of uncomplicating content creation. Like I shared so much at the beach that had nothing to do with business. And can I just tell you how many comments and DMs I got from people saying, Shannon, I love that you are mixing it up. Like we love it. Was so refreshing. And a lot of it for me was almost like, I'm on vacation. I'm going to share what I want to share just for my own digital diary, if you will. Memories of me and my family. I did at least 3 reels that had literally, like I said, nothing to do with business. And just like me vibing with my family, having fun, eating beach sandwiches, which that one is actually going viral right now, which is so funny. But again, like would these actually, let's go look. I don't know if they're going to lead to a lot of follows, obviously. So this one that's going viral right now is my love affair with beach sandwiches. And let's just see out of curiosity. Oh my gosh, it actually got me 225 follows. Now, again, does this have anything to do with business? It sure didn't, but guess what? I shared a little bit in the caption, about like obviously just conversational to get conversations going. And all these conversations are happening in the DMs. And from that, because I'm replying back to people, they're going to my profile and going, oh my gosh, I love blah, 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 right? Trust me, they're not just tapping follow to follow me. They're looking and they're like, oh, so maybe what's funny is this reel had nothing to do with business, but them connecting with it and thinking it's funny, going to my profile and going, oh my gosh, and she shares Instagram tips. I have a friend who's trying to grow on Instagram, or I am trying to grow on Instagram. Let me follow her. Let me share her account. Okay. So here's the thing. It's okay to go rogue. Now, what I suggest, am I going to change my entire strategy and just share beach content now? No, that's not part of my brand, but I wanted to have some fun with my content. Right. So with that said, I created one about my cousins, one about beach sandwiches, and then another about going out after the beach, right? That magical feeling of like you're all tan and crispy and salty everything, and your hair is hairing and the makeup's makeuping because you just had time to get ready and you're going out to dinner and about to eat shrimp. It was this whole thing. People were like, oh my gosh, yes. But again, part of my brand is helping with trending audio. So I would also say things in the caption like, by the way, this audio is trending. You should use it for blah, 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 right? So anyway, I created a lot of content around the beach, but also that's because I know that right now we're in beach mode, we're in vacation mode, we're in summer mode if you're, again, here in the States and other places of the world too as well. So with that said, what you do is give people ideas. What I mean by that is, hey, all right, let me give you an example. This is one I saved and it's genius. So I want you to think to yourself, what kind of content can you create right now that will help, sure, your ideal following and target market, but something that's really shareable and just gives people an idea of something to do, right? This one in particular literally says, if you're watching on YouTube, you can see it a little bit. It says, you want to remember their voices, their little voices, their giggles, and cute words without always having your phone in their face. Again, you do not, when I say you have to be specific, that doesn't mean you have to get deep. Instead of saying without your, recording them, they said without the phone in their face. That's way more specific, right? And then they say, try this. And it's showing the voice memo. They did a screen recording of pulling up a voice memo app and just recording their voices. You just put it on the table and you record conversations with your kids. How cute is that? Over 29,000 likes. Let's see how many comments if I can see. Let me go to their account. The account is DIY Family. Oh, they follow me. Oh my gosh, I'm going to follow back. DIY Family Films is their 897,000 views, but it's only a few days old. So that baby's going to keep on going. 206 comments, 39,000 shares. Do you see what this is? It was just an idea. It's saying, and if you're watching on YouTube, you can see it right now. It's just a screen recording. And then in the beginning, they had like a 2-second clip of their kid. And they're showing literally what it looks like. It's so cute. And then they put the voice memo that they recorded with a video of their child, but separate so that like they're not disrupting those organic, sweet moments with their children. You guys, it's not that deep. It's an idea. I mean, I could have said, hey, next time you go to the beach with your family, because this is what we did, because we're not like a hardcore itinerary family. We're like, hey, does anyone want to do a theme night of like, you love making tacos or you love this? They would pick which one. And half of us didn't even get around to it because most nights we're like, you know what, let's go out to dinner. But at least if it's family, like I could have said, here's your idea for your next family vacation. Everyone picks a category of like food they love and they're in charge of dinner that night. That was the original plan, but our family, we're always all over the place, but like we joke, we're like, yeah, let's have theme nights. And then it's, we do whatever we want. But if we had done that, I would have recorded it and done a reel about it. But instead I'm like, no, we're not an itinerary family. We're a vibe check family. I did a reel about that and people love that too. So again, you just plant little ideas. So for me as a content creator, social media strategist, I could have said, here's an idea, right? Or here's a thought, or the next time these are great ways to start out your reel. And again, that would go on your actual screen. The next time you're with your family, the next time you blah, blah, blah. And again, I could do the same thing. Instead of taking a bunch of B-roll, place your phone down on the table when you guys are playing games and just click record, right? Or the next time you're on a family vacation and want to put together a reel, but don't want to put your phone in everyone's faces, grab a tripod, put it on hyperlapse and let it go, right? Or something like that. You're just giving little ideas of things that people can do because they don't realize it's a pain point. So again, that creator, so smart because they're like, no one's thinking, oh, I shouldn't have my phone in kids' faces. And then you're like, actually, I probably shouldn't. So they basically painted a picture of a pain point that you didn't know there was a pain point or a disruption. And you're like, that's a better idea. So big content idea of the week for you. Come up with just a simple idea that they don't have to go spend money to do it. It's already around them, right? Home organizers, right? You do a reel. It's like, sick of cleaning up clutter at the end of every day, put a laundry basket at the bottom of the stairs, blah, 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 right? It's just a simple idea that people can take and run with. And maybe they've seen it before, but they never did it. And now they can go, oh my gosh, remember that cool hack idea? It's just an idea. It's not that big of a deal. I'm trying to think of some others you guys could do. Actually, let me look at my saved. But I'm saying when I say these are going viral like crazy. And again, you want to make sure it has something to do with your brand and your niche so that when they go to your page, it aligns. So again, like I said, with the breakfast sandwiches, it was funny, but people will go to my profile and be like, oh, she helps people create content. Like, let me follow her if that's their jam. All right, here's another one. And I may have covered this in another good content podcast. So if I did, I'm sorry. But it says, this is your sign to start a Friday night family tradition where you turn off from the week at 5, order takeout and relax together. Everyone looks forward to Friday night all week long and you hope to continue into their college years. 113 likes. And what's so funny is like it strokes a lot of people's egos because they're like, oh, I already do that. Right? People are like, oh, I do that. So again, you're just putting a little idea because here's the thing, friend. We're stressed, we're tired, we're busy, we're doing vacation, schools are starting, right? Well, for us it is because my daughter's in year round. So she literally started 5th grade today. She had June off and now it's back to go time and then she'll have September off. But yeah, I mean, we don't have time for big, long masterclass type things. Just give me a cute idea. The next time your kids are craving ice cream, why don't you do this? The next time you need a real idea, try this. It's just an idea. Okay. And I guarantee if you start paying attention, you're going to see these types of reels everywhere now and they're going freaking crazy. It's just think, what's an idea I could share this? Someone goes, that's such a cool idea. What is the piece of content you can share that goes, that's such a cool idea? So again, POVs for this could be the next time you blah, 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 try this. Or sick and tired of this, try this. What is that this? Okay, so now I'll just share one of the ideas that we did at the beach, which we saw the idea on TikTok. And it was taking the King's Hawaiians rolls, putting a bunch of cheese and mustard, and then slicing those suckers up, throwing them back in the bag, and then taking packets of mayo and mustard to the beach. So smart. It saves so much time. I'm really on a beach sandwich kick, aren't I? But do you know what I mean? Like it doesn't have to be that deep. And it's just an idea. It doesn't have to be an intricate hack. So I just want you to think about this week. Like what is just some cute idea you can do with your friends, family, loved ones? Because guess what? At the end of the day, that is shareable. And shares, as we know, are one of the top metrics that Instagram uses to decide to show it to more people or not. So there you go. I know I've kind of touched on that subject before, but I really wanted to dive in further. So again, for hooks on screen, again, say the next time you and your family are, the next time you are, the next time blah, blah, blah. The next time you're wanting to blah, blah, blah. That's a great way to start it out. Or the other hooks I shared. or even like ever notice, blah, 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 try this instead. So simple, guys, just an idea. And it will lead to comments saying, thank you so much for listening. I hope you're having a wonderful summer. I hope this helps you with your content. Way more to come next week. Stay tuned. Mwah.